Janell Miller joined our team at Team Rehab Center Neuro and Pediatrics just in August of 2021. She's been such a tremendous addition to our team just in that short time. Janell was nominated for Employee of the Month for the work that she's been doing with Matt Dawson during his recovery from the firefighting accident 2 years ago.
My story with Matt started January 11th, 2020. It was a really icy morning. I left super early for work. I passed the scene of a horrific wreck. I could tell just from the number of lights and trucks and everything that something pretty bad had happened. I heard on the news and things that Matt was injured and that he was in recovery.
Such great news. Firefighter Matt Dawson back home in the Hub City after spending several months at Craig Hospital in Colorado.
Matt returned to Lubbock, and I remember everyone was so excited. There were fire trucks that escorted him in, and I was there. I was one of those clapping, and he came to Moody, and I treated him there for about a year. Then in July of 2021, I started with UMC and at the outpatient clinic, and Matt was one of the first patients that I got to see at the outpatient clinic, and I was so excited. There he was with that big old smile.
First time I saw her at UMC Team Rehab, I was like, oh, Janell! She was like, hey, Matt. And I was like, oh, it's somebody I know. It's awesome.
Always just makes you feel like you're the most important person in the world. And you see him, gave me a big hug, and started to work on his therapy there. And one day, Matt came in and he did not have that smile on his face. And I knew something was really had him down. It became evident that he was not going to be able to return to work and that he was going to have to retire. We really thought his therapy was going to end, that he wasn't going to get extended, and so he was very frustrated. I realized that I was going to have to come up with a new plan for Matt. I called in a favor from an old buddy. I've known the fire chief for years, and I gave him a call, and we just talked about what Matt might be able to do for the fire department, because I knew that's where his heart was. He is a firefighter to the core. And so the fire chief and I thought that it would be a great role for Matt if he could do some public relations work, some community outreach.
They made a job for me basically, but it was keeping up with different supplies and stuff, and then it was gonna be helping teach classes because it's something that I've come so near and dear to, if you will, is teaching different fire extinguishers, fire safety. I help teach with Wolfer Fire Academy, something I'm fairly good at, so I just continue doing it.
And since then, we have extended his therapy for 3 months. We're about to ask for more treatment, and I have no doubt that he's gonna get it. He recently just wrote an article that we're gonna publish in a newsletter. And so his role in the community has taken on a whole new level with this therapy. And he's back to the old Matt, smiling every time he comes into therapy. And he got that fire back, no pun intended.
Janell is very knowledgeable, and she's very good at the tasks that she does for not only me, but different students. And she has a great personality, so she's fun to be around.
Janell's been such a tremendous addition to our team in just the short year that she's been working with us. I feel like that this is just one great example of how she portrays the mission that we have in PM&R to serve our patients with great care, to help them be able to live their lives to the fullest.